76ers facing off against the Dallas Mavericks. And now let's toss it over to Kevin Harlan with the rest of the 2K crew. I'll catch you at the break.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the American Airlines Center. We're in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks. All live on 2K Sports. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. In breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Manu Ginobili.
Well, what I like about him is at the defensive end of the floor, he brings a ton of energy, and he's fearless when it comes to taking charges. And he'll put his body on the line, get himself in good position, and he'll get his team an extra possession or two every game.
And you know what else, Steve? Watching him run the pick and roll is like watching poetry in motion. I mean, this guy has that basic play down pat. He's unstoppable when he runs it.
This homestand ends here for the Mavericks as they get ready to hit the road. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
You know, right now for the Mavericks, they've certainly gotten off to a great start, and it wasn't expected from most. This was a team that had low expectations, but a really quick start here.
Yeah, pleasant surprise to start the season. They've gotten off on the right foot, and, you know, we may have to revise our expectations for this club. They look pretty tough right now.
Now here's Ginobili. Paul George unable to get his shot to go.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together, one setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Dishes to Malone. The feed to Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Charity stripe shot. No good from Durant.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Back to George. Pass to Malone. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops from Malone. And both free throws good for Malone.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Ginobili with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Durant kicks to Ginobili. Shoots. No good. Excellent D from Payne. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
Here's Nowitzki. After the made shot from Irving. Ginobili with the 3. That's good. Ginobili's got 8.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Pass to George. Rejected by Walker. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here's Payne. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, They've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Both free throws good from Payne. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against Memphis.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, they were really locked in from beyond the arc in that game. I mean, the result wouldn't have looked anything like it did if they hadn't gotten so hot from long range.
You're exactly right. They were splashing home threes at an unbelievable rate.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Mavericks. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make second, third, and fourth efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
All right, Doris, Stephen Clark, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
Well, I think he's got the primary focus right where it should be, on aggressive defense, getting stops, and trying to seize control of this game at that end of the floor.
Well, another way to say it, guys, is fighting fire with fire. High-powered offense against high-powered, intense defense.
And Durant gets it to go.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper, and that was the key to that play.
Now the pass to Payne. The three gets the bucket. He has 5.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Moving against Durant. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, great effort.
Irving for 3. That's good. Irving's got 11 points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Mavericks trailed by 8. Ginobili kicks to Walker. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Nowitzki. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. Second is Paul George.
You know, a lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Steve, I'd say more than pretty good. Those are the guys that give opposing defenses nightmares on a regular basis.
And Philadelphia making a change here. The 76ers leading by 8. Working on Walker. But they recover it. That is good.
And the biggest thing with Moses was his offensive rebounding ability. You know, he'd get great position down there on the block, and he'd go up to shoot. But if he didn't score, it was the second, third, and sometimes fourth efforts to chase that ball down that was really tough to contain.
Yeah, and you know, if Moses did get the ball below the rim, he would go right back up and flush it. I mean, he was really quick at retrieving the ball and then getting back into the shooting motion, and usually did that through contact. Even if he got the ball in the post, he had a couple of shimmy moves that would usually lead to a good shot opportunity for him. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Durant kicks to Nowitzki. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Tice defended by Nowitzki. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Moses Malone. Malone's got 6 points.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow him down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing Clark. They haven't gotten many stops here.
Outside Durant. He feeds it to Walker. Can't get it to go. Good D by Harden. The 76ers leading by 10. Back to Irving. There's the dish to George. That doesn't go either for George.
Now, he hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Durant. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. 1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. They set the screen. It's stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Dallas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, kind of flow offensively. I like what I see.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Both free throws good from Gobert. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Pass to George. George gets a screen from Romeo. That doesn't go either for George.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Good glass work there. Rebounds have been a little tough to come by for them in this quarter.
Well, it looks to me like they're still finding their way out there, but it is early.
Batum for three. That's good. Batum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Pass to Island. Here's Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The shot's good from Island.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Now, here is George. A 23-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. No good.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
Here's Vanderbilt. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Dosunmu. The shot is off. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. 76ers on top. They're up by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Tune in Friday, January 27th. The Denver Nuggets go on the road to do battle with the Portland Trail Blazers. It's the real deal.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been getting to the foul line here an awful lot. The aggressive play really paying off.
Yeah, and you know what? It also helps to put the mute button on the crowd. I mean, when you methodically score at the line, that can put those fans on their hands.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Paul George. Batum is out there with Harden. And it's rolling up. And it's the 4. And here's Harden for 3. Good. Harden's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Philadelphia. Prince outside. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Looking at the Mavericks over the last 10 games, Kevin, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. 3rd in three-point shooting, 5th in scoring. And they also show up top 5 in block shots.
Well, and you talked about the free throw shooting. That's what jumps out at me, Clark. And when you shoot well from the foul line, it allows you to close games so much easier because those are easy points, and you get your defense set up at the other end because the clock is stopped.
Feeds it to Batum. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Back to Jones. And there's the pass to Island. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. The 76ers third.
Kevin, who says that good defense isn't fun to watch? This has been impressive. The last few weeks, they've been able to get after it and be active and come up with more steals than normal.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Both free throws good from Island.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Pass to Payne. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Offensive rebound. The basket falls, and that's going to be a blocking call.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
The 76ers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Passes it to Island, shoots it, and he nails the jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
And George kicks to Batum. He passes to Payne. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Denver, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. Of course, there's the Mavericks, sitting there 4 spots below.
I think for the Mavericks, they've made some nice strides, a good blend in terms of talent and experience, looking really confident to start this season.
Well, you've got to crawl before you can walk. And I'll tell you what, they're walking tall right now. This club playing with a ton of confidence.
He dishes it to Ginobili, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he's a full court man. And what I mean by that is he has no problem just taking the ball coast to coast on the break, sometimes on his own, or, you know, if he prefers finding an open wing runner. Either way, the ability to create easy points for his team.
And it's his scrappiness, Steve, that also makes him a special player. I can't tell you how many times I've seen him dive into the second row going after a loose ball.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Malone comes in for Nicholas Batum, and Irving subbed in for Paul George. Both free throws good from Ginobili. Philadelphia leading by 7. Pass to Payne. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks it to Malone. And it's blocked. Vanderbilt the pass to Island. For 3. Can't hit. And Philadelphia the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
They were kind of caught off guard in one of the games against these guys last year, and they lost. Big upset, coming from a team near the bottom of the conference.
And the pass to Payne. Goes back up. Oh, that's blocked. Irving with the steal. Zubac. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And it can be a source of pride. Hey, we split 1-1 with a marquee team from the other conference.
Kevin, that can be a source of pride, especially when you've had a disappointing season otherwise.
First one falls for him. And the Mavericks making a change here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Mavericks trailed by 8. Down low. Here's Walker. Great D that time from Irving.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Shot clock at 6. Dusinu. Rejected by Jones. Durant dishes to Ginobili. Outside, Jones. 18 feet out. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. The 76ers leading by 6. He kicks it to Malone. There's a good screen. Dishes to Irving. Pass to Payne from downtown. Gets it to go. 8 points for him.
They've been outstanding from three-point range in this quarter.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Ginobili attacking, and the layup's good off the glass. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Back to Irving. Releases. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Irving's got 13. Mavericks trailed by 9. There's the feed to Jones. Back to Ginobili. Again, the Mavericks score.
And the field goal percentage now up over 50%, so the offense coming around.
Yeah, Steve, I think that's a good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gates, but looking to regain some ground right now.
Irving attacking. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
And while we have a chance, let's check out some stats for Dirk Nowitzki. First in free throw percentage, and his field goal percentage has been off the charts. He's in the top 5 in the NBA in terms of shooting accuracy.
Yeah, his focus from the line has been special, and that's one reason, Steve, he's at the top of the list in free throw shooting percentage, because his focus is on target, and he doesn't stray from that. His routine is excellent.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Harden's checked in. Free throws, such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. Kevin Durant is second. Dirk Nowitzki third.
Neither one of these guys is going to waste an opportunity from the foul line. It's just not going to happen.
Ginobili gets the bucket.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Philadelphia leading by 7. They set the pick from D. Harden. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Durant off a pick from Gobert. And Durant, here we go. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Durant's got 6 points.
But the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Harden kicks to Malone. And that's collected by Nowitzki. Mavericks trailed by 8. Here's Walker with the 3. The rebound by Harden. Nowitzki with the steal. Nowitzki with the screen on Malone. Nowitzki, he's covered by Malone. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
One of the sweetest moves in the game, the reverse layup in traffic.
Here's the screen. Fires the 3. No good from Payne.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Walker's shot is off.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
The 3 ball. They get it back. Here's Malone. That's short off the rim.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night. He feeds it to Malone. And he banks in the layup. Malone's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so it's Dallas with it. Trailing by 5. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. It's Ginobili with the drive, and Walker gets to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. 76ers lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's a tight game.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
What a game for Ginobili. He's got 16 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Ginobili. Nowitzki is out there with Durant, and it's Gobert in its center. Irving passes to Payne. Malone. Outside Durant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Durant. Durant hits them both. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Payne. There's the dish to Irving. Drains the three-pointer. Irving's got 16. Mavericks trailed by 4. Ginobili kicks to Nowitzki. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. George with the screen on Ginobili.
Come on, box it out, man.
Zubac. It's rebounded by Gobert.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
And they've missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Back to George. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He's yet to make an impact from the field, but his team is taking care of business.
Gets it to go. 13 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
And, Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes. Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Right side George. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Feeds it to Durant. Goes up on the wing. Again, Durant missing.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Here's George. Passes to Payne. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. Mavericks trailed by 5. Ginobili outside. He passes it to Walker. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Let's check out the numbers for Paul George. Recent weeks have been really kind to his game. He's put forth some solid performances. He was 10th in scoring, and, you know, when he gets to the free throw line, he makes the most of it. He's ranked in the top 20 in free throw percentage.
And you don't become a top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score.
And while we can, let's find out a little bit about the shooting guards around the league and which of them have had the most assists over the last 10 games. Manu Ginobili on top.
And with his skill as a distributor, he'd probably be just as comfortable at the point guard position as he is at his own spot if they had to put him there.
Well, sometimes that need does arise, Steve, so they just plug him into that spot here and there. Certainly gives them some flexibility having him around.
Shot's good by Walker. The 76ers leading by 3. George gets a screen from Domingo. George with the ball. He's picked up by Walker.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Philadelphia.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
A three-pointer off the mark.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Here's Payne. Pass rolling out. Outside, George. Guarded by Prince. A jump hook. The shot by George, no good.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Durant picks to Walker. And the rejection by Harden. The pass to Payne. Up and in on the layup. 14 points for him.
Well, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
Ginobili with a screen on George. Walker against Harden. And Walker kicks to Durant. Misses the chippy right there.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. A look at Chicago. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's Philadelphia, 3 games behind.
Well, right now for Philadelphia, they've been off to a slow start this season, quite honestly. An elite team, but they've yet to show that on the court.
Well, that's absolutely right, Clark. Too early to panic, but there have to be some alarm bells going off. This team is just too talented, too gifted to find themselves battling just to make the playoffs.
Back to George. Working on Walker. Pulls it from the elbow. And again, it's Philadelphia.
I give him credit. He didn't have much confidence going in the first half, but he's picking up the pace here.
Now here's Ginobili, defended by Payne. And Walker kicks to Prince. Walker. Lock at 6. Ginobili, defended by Payne. It's Ginobili with the drive. Bank shot, no good. The 76ers leading by 6. George dishes to Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 8 points.
He's so dominant in the low post. You just can't let him get the ball in there so tight.
Too easy. It was really simple for him to go to work there.
Ginobili kicks to Prince. He dishes it to Nowitzki. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Batum screen on Prince. Pass to Payne. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And that one's good, Irving.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Walker's shot is off.
Now, he thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
And that is good. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Nowitzki a screen. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip.
Yeah, some good matchups. And I'll tell you, that Pacers game definitely has caught my eye.
Kicks it to Malone. Back to Batum. Irving sets a screen for Batum. Passes it to Payne. Batum. No good from outside.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Philadelphia leading by 10. Back to Irving. He kicks to Batum. Into Malone. It's stolen by Gobert. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. And that one's good. Prince has got his first points of the night. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Harden the pass to Batum. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Harden kicks to Malone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That is good. Malone's got 10 points. Here's Highland. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 10. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
On tap Monday, January 29th, the Houston Rockets hit the road to do battle with the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And the final period of play just about to start. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Moses Malone. Irving is out there with Batum. Then it's Paul George. Ano Ginobili on the wing. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Moment to see how the schedule is looking for Philadelphia. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Boy, a lot of fans really focused on that matchup for Memphis.
The 76ers leading by 10. Now Batum. Right side, Irving. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. The 76ers making a switch here. Dallas has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Dishes it to Walker. That one wide left.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
The shot's good from coming up. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Outside, Walker. Mobley. He's covered by Malone. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it. The bump and the bucket.
Kevin Durant's checked in for 3. Just coming up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Dallas making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. Mavericks trailed by 11. Durant with it. Now defended by Kuminga. Outside for Durant. Dallas moving it around. And there's the feed to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 15 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
The pass coming up. Hilson sinks the triple. And the 76ers lead by 12.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Now, they got a great chance to go ahead and close this game out because their offense is really clicking right now.
Dallas calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Irving.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach for the Dallas Mavericks said to the team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Tice. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here's George for three. It's rebounded by Gobert. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ginobili with the ball. Guarded now by Irving.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Mavericks trailed by 12. And it's Walker penetrating. He passes to Gobert. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
I think he's been kind of passive today. And, you know, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
Back to George. Pulls up on the wing. That one a little long.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
The 76ers leading by 10. Pass to Payne. Back to George. Shoots the three. That doesn't go either for George.
It's just been one of those days for him. He has really struggled.
Durant dishes to Ginobili. He feeds it to Nowitzki. Left side Walker. Connects from three-point range. Walker's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
And the 76ers making a change here. George, that's a two-pointer. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the 76ers lead by 9. Ginobili outside. Durant just inside the line. Again, Durant missing. Malone passes to George. Here's Payne, defended by Durant. The three from George. Mavericks with the rebound. Walker's got his third rebound on the night. The dish to Ginobili. Outside Durant. Durant with another miss.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor. He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
A lot of noise coming from these fans. Pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials in the crowd, and not one of them liked it.
Ginobili kicks to Durant. Here's Gobert. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And that one misses. The 76ers leading by 9. And George, here we go. Got that bucket in no time at all. George has got 4 this quarter.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Ginobili dishes to Walker. And that's collected by Malone. Malone's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And a big game for Irving. He's got 21 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, he is using the long-range jumper to deadly effect, Clark.
It's Durant on the wing. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Payne. George with the ball. Zubek defended by Gobert. It's rebounded by Gobert.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Walker's shot is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Irving passes to George. Here's Payne. Banked in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 13.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Stripped it away. .137 left to play in the final quarter. Back to George. Passes it to Payne. Feeds to George. Zubek. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Ginobili kicks to Durant. He dishes it to Walker. Nice shot from the wing. Walker's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
George passes to Payne. Malone outside. Kicks to George. Shot is off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Ginobili, that's for 2. The rebound by Paul George.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Here's Payne, defended by Nowitzki. And good on the basket. Book it.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle right, on the road, and they clearly wanted to win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
Outside, George. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.